Oh, is it working? Is it working? Hey, what is up, everybody? Hey, everybody, this is just me. Hey, there's me. Hi. Is it working? Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Oh, it looks like it was working this whole time. Okay. Let's see. How do I get the chat to work? Or it says I'm offline. I don't know. It looks like I'm live. Am I live? It says I am live, but here it says I'm offline. I don't know. Let's see. How do we get the... Where's the chat? My stream key isn't... Oh, here it is. Can I pop this guy out? Enable live chat. Hopefully that's not a secret, what just got showed. Oh, okay, pop out chat. Hey, cool. Now I can move that over here. Let's see, add window capture. Create new. Well, hopefully we'll do chat. Gamebar.exe. What is this? No, this is. Is that the one? No, there's nothing in here. That's odd. Why does it show me nothing? Nothing shows up, huh? It's supposed to be right here. Okay. So that's not the right one. Chat, this is wrong. Delete. Remove. Yes. Add a window capture. Chat. Let's see. This is youtube.live/popout. Okay. There's nothing there though. Why does this not work? This is so weird. Alright, let's just go with the old school way of doing things. Add. How do we do this? Huh. Why isn't it showing us the window, the chat window? Curious. Okay, well, I'll just leave that up and hopefully you guys will be able to see it. I don't know, whatever. Basically, the point of today is ask questions while I work on some tutoring stuff. Please do. I'll just be here and you guys will be able to ask questions to me. So let's get rid of that guy. And I will get to work and I will leave that right there so you guys can ask me questions. Pretty boring lesson if you ask me, but you'll pick up a few things while we're going and hopefully you'll be able to ask me questions like, what the heck does this mean? Or how do you think about this? If you guys don't talk, then I'm going to be pretty quiet as well. Just a reminder, you can donate through Patreon. There should be some links in the added info or whatever, so feel free to do that because working for free sucks. Alright, that being said, we'll lower this. I don't know why this chat doesn't appear. Oh, hey, I don't see your name. At the end of sentences. Okay, she at the end of sentences. Yeah, okay, so For some reason, I can't see the person's name because who knows what YouTube is thinking. The question is, I had a question on she at the end of sentences. She at the end of sentences generally means, it almost gives a reason for what's going on. Taberu shi. And it also allows the idea that there are other verbs happening as well. There are other sentences happening as well. Technically, it's not a sentence ender, although it is. It's technically a clause ender, and there's other clauses out there that they're just not mentioning. Like, well, it's also that, like, you know, the reason why something's happening is because, you know, he's sick dashi, and, like, he eats pizza dashi, and the she is like, hey, there is other stuff out there as well that I'm not mentioning. And it's providing kind of a reason. I hope that helps. Keep asking questions. And if you got homework, go ahead and send it to me. I'll do your homework for you. Alright, basically what I'm doing is I have JSL Lesson 4. And the biggest complaint with this book is that it doesn't have the kanji and hiragana and stuff in it. So I'm doing that. And hopefully people will be happy that I do that. I'm a very hopeful individual. Let's see. Atarashi e wa waijiten. That was I. Is that right? Yeah. I have it zoomed really in for you guys so you guys can see it while I work. Oh, a guy whose name I can't read on the chat window. Let me know if that was the end of your questions. Yeah, ... Robert, Mr. Warren can see the name as well. So the name is ... Okay, that guy's all like, I don't want to give my name. I'm going to be ... My name is ... Yeah, ... All right, let's see. So if you guys want to see how this JSL book works, you'll be able to, and also get some kanji. Oops, I just ruined everything, didn't I? Okay. I just, delete that. I meant to hit Control C. Let's see. See, J. Let's see, J. So the way that this is, these are the drills, and as you see, this is drill J. What they do is they give you, I really like this textbook. A lot of people hate it, so, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. What they do is, Microsoft IME, you always fail me eventually. What they do is they give you a basic sentence. For here we have sono kasa onegai shimasu. Boom. And then they have a response, which here the response is, it's like a miniature conversation. Why is it not switching? There we go. Kono kasa desu ka? Dozo. Okay, so that's basically the conversation. And then they have the exact same conversation with one important aspect change. Why is it giving me... Yeah, there we go. So the second one would be sono tegami onegai shimasu. And then the answer is also just... It takes the input from A and changes the input appropriately. Sono tegami desu ka? Dozo. And this is a fantastic way to learn the language, in my opinion, because it blasts the knowledge and you have to come up with it on your feet. Sorry if you can hear the tip-tapping of my keyboard, but like I said, I'm getting work done. I figured you guys could ask questions while I'm doing it. For those of you who aren't familiar, Microsoft Word is pretty good for putting hiragana up there. You just click on this little dude up here and it gets it right, you know, 85% of the time. I'll check out the chat as soon as I'm done with this. Okay, I want to make sure I get all the inputs in, because the last thing I want to do is, yep, no period there. I might make these available, but I'm also afraid that I will be busted for copyright laws, and copyright laws are stupid. Okay, so then it gives you some options at the bottom. So here we have denwa. Denwa. So as you can see, denwa is a phone. So you would plug the word denwa here. Oh, there it is. Denwa would go into here. So sono denwa onegai shimasu. Kono denwa desu ka? Dozo. I turned into a girl apparently. Hope you enjoy that. Pudding. Apparently they're either talking about Japanese girls with bad dye jobs or an actual pudding cup. Let's see. Number 5 is ocha. For people who don't get that joke, I can show you. Actually, I don't think. I wonder if it'll show you. Yeah. in Japan, when the girls dye their hair, they go with a light color. And then as their dark hair grows out, the top of their hair goes dark. Oops, that's not what I want to do. The top of their hair goes dark, and the bottom of their hair, like down here, slowly gets like a lighter color. And if you ever see like pudding in Japan, it's light on the bottom and they like blow towards the top so it gets crispy. And that's what I'm looking for right there. And so it looks like their hairstyle when they don't dye their hair enough. All right, I'll get the translations next. I want to see what everybody's saying. Let's see what we got. More questions? Nope, you guys are quiet. Why you be so quiet, Toru? All right, so anyway. Yeah, if you guys got homework or anything like that, or you got more questions, send it to me, and I will slowly get around to making videos about it. Please let me have that. Oh, umbrella. What I'm gonna also do is I might actually just put the Furigan in there so I can get the intonations. Probably this umbrella. Here you are. I'm gonna be using these for when I'm tutoring, because I tutor online. Please let me have that letter. And I also tutor in person, but I doubt many of you live in Central Ohio. This letter. Here you are. Period. Boom. That is drill J for now. Let's see, it's 3:13. I got enough time for some more. I have to get out of here so I can go. Actually, I'm going to go tutor. Teaching some English to some Japanese kids. Okay. Okay, so the next conversation. It's hard to read these in the textbook, but I'm basically going to write it out in this giant thing right here. So, let's see. It thinks I want it to be bolded. I do not. Kaimasu ka? Will you buy it? Yeah, let's just go through and do the actual Japanese first. Kaimasu ka? これを買います。買います。Boom. Next, we'll go down here. So what's the next verb? We're going to be 使いましたか? Did you use it? So the thing would be これを使いました。これを without even looking. Yep, I got it right. 使いました。Boom. これを使いました。買いますか? Oh, actually, I'm gonna put these spaces in. Oh, I'll just do that right now. I'll get the spaces in now, and then I'll do the ding 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 ding. This book also has fantastic grammar explanations if you can sift through the mountains of data. Actually, the reason why I like it is because of how much data there is in it, because they really go through everything. However, reading it can be quite confusing because it's written from the perspective of a linguist as opposed to somebody teaching Japanese. That sounds counterintuitive, but you'd be surprised at how awesome it is. Nomimasu. Alright, so let's add all the furigana. Dink, dink. I'm actually making this for one of my students who says that they can't speak very well. Like, it takes them forever to actually generate sentences in their head. And this book helps just like turn those that confusion, because the idea is that you're just gonna blurt out what the heck you want to say without thinking, and that's what you need to get to. You need to be able at the point where sentences flow out of your brain without actually thinking. If you want to be anywhere clear to fluent, be sure to subscribe to me on Facebook. I think I'm just Evans Easy Japanese. And Twitter, I think it's Evans and then the letter EZ and then followed by Japanese, because they have a strict, what do you call them, letter limit up there in Twitter land. I'm also on Gab because I don't trust a lot of these tech companies, and Gab's pretty good. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to finally come up with a alternate decentralized internet, but that'll take forever. So buy Bitcoin now because I think it's a good buy. It just crashed horribly, which means it's on sale. Are you going to buy some of these? Kaimasu ka? Notice how in Japanese kaimasu ka is a complete sentence with a subject and object and a verb, obviously. That's the glory of Japanese. We call this ellipsis in linguistics. and Japanese loves ellipsis. I'm going to buy quotation or italics this one. Notice how they put italics here because the O particle specifies which one you plan on purchasing. Did you use? Notice it's past tense, gaimashita. They use agglutination as opposed to modals. I'm working on videos, but ain't got no time cause I got a baby and no one pays me enough to make these videos. So I have to actually work. Well, you know, this is still work, but I have to work with other people. Alright, let's see if we got any comments. What do we got? Oh, we got a bunch of people. We got Waibizu mo omae wa mou shinderu. That is one of the best things. I want to totally make Shindairu. Okay, so Shindairu is actually incorrect unless I'm incorrect. Shinde would be the te form. Shinda is the past tense form. If you add iru after the past tense form, it would be I died, complete sentence, followed by I exist, which would be, you know, somebody died and then they are still animated. Shinde is a te form. Iru would be I am currently dead. Notice there's no currently happening. You might be able to see my wife in the background. Deiru, there is no currently happening with the shinu verb as it functions like an adjective. In order to say I am currently in the midst of dying, like let's say, ugh, like you're hamming it up like you're a Star Trek character, it'd be like shinu tochu or something like that. And nope, teiru is the continual action. Yeah, so notice, yeah, the teiru form is best communicated as the continual action, however, not quite. Not quite always continual. It can actually function like an adjective, but also like the passive. The teiru can work like has been in a lot of situations. So that's kind of like a passive. The thing is that you have to kind of get used to the Japanese and then see how the English sentences translate before you can claim it means this always, because it just doesn't. I think Robert Warren's just goofing off. He's like, I know what I said. Somebody is already dead. Yeah, notice how he's not continuously dying. So the verb is to die, and shinderu isn't a continuous action. It's somebody is dead. What is the iru at the end? The iru is the plain form of imas. Technically, imas is the distal form of iru, which means to exist. I say too much. That's just because I'm thinking. Sorry. What the scare? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. What is that kanji? I have to admit I don't know that kanji. I'm gonna look that up. If you ever don't know kanji and it's in font, guess what? There's this amazing thing called jisho.org. Click, and you just go in here and you just can drop it in. I should know that kanji. Sekiyu volume area product. Ukomo. Oh no, that was a verb. And moreba yamni naru. What's the verb of that? Let's see. So notice how the ending, the kurigana is moreba. Moreba. Is that a thing that can happen? Did they give a verb? Tsumoru. Tsumori, intention. Tsumoru. To pile up. So if the poo unko mo, so if poo as well accumulates, it will become as a mountain. Notice the toe. That's an intriguing usage of the toe, because ni would say it becomes into a mountain. Toe is much more the idea of as a mountain. Hey Frankie, how you guys doing? It's interesting because I jump in here and it's the same people from when I used to stream way more frequently, just right here, ready to go. It was completely unannounced. All right, Drill K. Did I already do this? No, I have to get the translate. No, did I get the translations? Oh, I'm better than I thought. Eee. All right, Drill K. We shall copy you, drop you down one, boink, and now you'll become Drill L. Let me just double check to make sure I got all that. Here you are, this umbrella. No, that was Drill J. So here you are. No, Drill K. What am I skipping one? No, okay, no. I use this one. I know my alphabet, I swear. Nomimashita. Cool. Alright, Drill L. I'm still in Japanese. I don't want that to be that way because I want to be in Georgia font. Alright, here we go. Oh, hey, did I leave that period there? Yes, I did. If you guys catch me screwing something up with like a period left over there, let me know. Because I wanted this to look crisp. Kaimasu. Alright, what do we got here? So, drill L, let me highlight it over here. It'll be hard to see, sorry, because it is tiny. Because I wanted the guy on the right, the Office thing, Microsoft Word, is that what it's called, to be more visible to everybody, because that's where the fun stuff's happening. Shinbun kaimasu ka? And what does the respond? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because the furigana left, so it made it smaller. Yeah, shinbun wa kaimasen. And I used the wrong wa, because my brain's tricking me. Wa kaimasen ne. Alright, yeah. So when I drop the furigana on here, it will drop down, most likely. Yep, there it is. Shinbun kaimasu ne. Kaimasen ne. I will not buy the magazine or the newspaper. Alright. Shinbun kaimasu ka. So it might not even be talking about B. We'll have to see what the context is. At least the context is given by the author. Gorufu shimasu ka? Do you play golf? Yup. So once again, we have a noun and a verb. Yet, without looking, gorufu wa shimasen ne. I do things, but not golf. The wa particle is saying, well, I'm going to limit what I'm saying to golf. And as for golf or a newspaper, I don't play it and or I don't buy them. Which is this guy living before 19 or after 1995? When did the internet finally kill off newspapers, basically? Alright, let's get all the computer. Then we have this guy. Somebody is very interested in texting me. It's probably my wife sending me goofy photos. Keiki tabemasu. Yep, great. Then we got kohi nomimasu. And there shouldn't be a period there. Boom. Pai. Tsukurimasu. Everybody who studies Japanese, what is your favorite kind of pie? There's only one acceptable answer. All of you guys out there, what's your favorite? And I guess ladies would have a different answer. That's a hint. It's a perverted joke. Sorry. What's your favorite kind of pie, guys? The answer should be pie. Oh, that's a boob joke. All right. Let's translate these sentences. Newspapers, do you buy them? Do you buy newspapers? Notice how this sentence does not have an O particle or anything like that. You do not need particles. Well, I mean, you need some particles, but a lot of people overuse particles. Like they're like, this needs to be an O particle and a ga particle and a wa particle over here. And really, the vast majority of sentences probably don't even have particles in them. Enunciating your particles is a great way to be a bit more polite when you speak. However, the same way that proper enunciation in any language is considered somewhat polite. You don't want a way to talk like this. And that was, I threw an unintentional, like, southern slang in there. But you don't, the slurrier your speech is, the less polite it is in just about every language. That'd be impressive if there was a language where it was different. That might be a universal. And if it isn't, I would love to see a language where slurring your speech makes it more polite. Alright, let's see what the chat says. The chat says, oh my goodness. I'm doing good. Thank you, Frankie Barr. Evan gets it to pile up. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know enough kanji. Indeed, modified from the Japanese, even specks of dust when piled up. What is this guy talking about? I'm surprised how little... Yeah, nobody ever jumps on, subscribes, or anything. I mean, it's probably because I take giant breaks here and there. I had 2 kids, and they are time... My smallest, we named him Flynn. He basically tripled in size in 3 months. He was needing basically constant care. And then we have another kid, my daughter Fee. She's running around at the same time that my wife's stuck feeding the other one. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like my stream. Whatever, you know, I'm sure I'll get up there. Is there a shorter? My favorite pie is Tao. That might be a math joke. Oops. Oh, wow. Another joke for the dad book. Is there a shorter way to pronounce keyboard? Is there? Not that I'm aware of. I'll ask some Japanese people today. Not that I'm aware of. Keyboard. In fact, it's not even that hard. I mean, in English, keyboard. Japanese, keyboard. It's just a third syllable. I mean, I don't think people are actually going keyboard like that. And if you are, then, make sure you're not having a stroke. I mean, you should always make sure you're not having a stroke. That's just good advice in general. All right, let's jump on to LM. I sing my daughter the alphabet song every night, and I don't remember the order that well, unless I'm singing it. Like, be honest. When you're trying to put something in alphabetical order, and it's like Z, or that's an obvious one, but it's like, I don't know, what's a difficult one? Like J versus, I don't know. Well, that's like Q versus M. Like, it takes you a few seconds, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Maybe I'm just a bad student. Kyou wa ikimasen yo. Okay, so really quickly, I want to talk about Kyowa. I was teaching Japanese in a school when I was getting my teaching degree. Which, if you work in a school, I feel very sorry for you, because everyone there hates everyone. どうですか? That being said, I was being like a student teacher at a school, and most of the kids hated the fact they were in the class. Anyway, they had a textbook, and it would write this kanji with a period after it like this. And I would see it all the time, and I was like, why does it keep saying kyowa? And the actual teacher, I won't say her name, but the actual teacher was like, that's konnichiwa. And I was like, no one writes it that way. Why? And I asked her, why in the flaming heck did you buy this textbook? One, it's not good, and two, it's doing horrible things like teaching kids that konnichiwa is written with kanji. And her response was, we were allowed to buy new textbooks, and this is just a new one that I could buy. And I was like, that's a complete waste of money. Why would you blow money like that? I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Great textbooks to use for any teachers out there. I would go with Yokoso for if you want to be able to do like written homework. Yokoso is a fantastic textbook. Genki took over a lot. I'm personally not a huge fan of Genki. I would go with Yokoso. JSL is outdated, and that's why you see me doing this. And kids really need the emphasis on the what do you call it? Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. However, if you have a small group of kids, JSL is a fantastic book. And also use my website because it's amazing. Actually, my website is in need of work, to be quite frank. Desio. And what is the response? Let's see. The first one is 今日は行きませんよ。じゃあ、明日はどうですか? 明日は行きますか? And this one is 今日は日本語じゃないですよ. Okay, so it would be like 明日はどうですか? 明日は日本語ですか? That would be the way that the answer is going to be. Let's see if I'm right. じゃあ、明日はどうですか? 明日は Yep, 日本語です and it's positive か? So notice how if you do this, you're just really training your brain to recognize patterns in speech and plug and chug, which is fantastic. Because if you think about when you speak English, you're literally just plugging and chugging words into grammar sentences. Or grammar, basically, grammar is basically like an equation. Oops, what do I hit the delete button? There we go. All right, let's see what the words are. Yokunai, that's not going to be negative. There it is, yokunai. I'm going to put the kanji in even though it's not usually used. Kaigi ja arimasen. Man, that gi kanji, what a dumb kanji. It's like 50 trillion strokes just for gi. Dekimasen. Oops, I want the kanji to appear even though it's not used as much. Dekimasen. There we go. 6 is... Omoshiroku arimasen. Notice how formal that sounds with the ku arimasen. Ku is the adverbial form of... It's actually technically the ku form of e adjectives is actually in many books called the infinitive. Not many books, but it can be called the infinitive because it doesn't exist in time for e adjectives. And then it goes into verbs to modify the verb. So omoshiroku arimasen. It didn't exist in an interesting fashion is literally kind of what, well, not literally, but very much what you're saying. 7. テニスじゃないです. And there shouldn't be a period there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're good. Let's plug and chug the furigana. Joink. Joink. And then I'll answer some questions, but I gotta start getting ready for my actual job. So please ask any questions you got. These are your last few minutes. I have to be out of here in basically 10 minutes. Don't worry, I'm actually going to look nicer than this when I leave. I probably should actually wear a necktie and stuff when I do this, shouldn't I? I'm not sure if this is actually going to go up as a video on YouTube. I don't know how YouTube automatically does this stuff. So this might actually go up, but I'm pretty sure this is horrible copyright infringement. If not, I don't know. Does Creative Commons help out if I'm actually doing work to the source material? It should, because that works with like videos and stuff, but maybe it doesn't. Oh, I have to actually update this. Kyou wa ikimasen yo. Well, today I'm not going. Today, at least, yeah. The WA particle's adding this at least. You know, another day I'm not going to go. Notice the italics on I'm not going to go, because what comes after the WA particle is more important than what comes before it. The WA particle simply identifies the thing to the left of it as being what the heck we're talking about. Well then, oh, what did they say? Then how about tomorrow? I'm going to side with the authors on their translation because they're better at Japanese than me, flat out. One's native. At least, are you going to go? Well, how about tomorrow? Tomorrow, at least. I'm not talking about other days, but tomorrow. Are you going to go? So whenever you hear the WA particle, it's almost like whatever comes before the WA particle, you say like, tomorrow? Well, tomorrow. And then what comes after, are you going to go? That's kind of how the WA particle works. Today, at least, the language used, okay, they're using used because you might, yeah, maybe at a meeting you're going to be using a different language. So the language that we're using today is not going to be Japanese. This is I like how they threw a monkey wrench in the normal translation of this sentence, which would be, we don't have Japanese class or something like that. Will not be Japanese. The authors are good at throwing monkey wrenches to keep your brain ready for the changes that might be happening. Then how about tomorrow? Tomorrow, at least. Will it be Japanese? Okay, great. I have drill M done. I'm going to save it. Sorry, guys, it was a short one, but I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. So hopefully, the groove of things. All right. Oh, am I missing something there? Oh, that's my daughter. This is her at a family member's wedding. She is a cutie. Is there a shorter way to pronounce keyboard? Is that the book you're making? No, it's not the book I'm making. The book I'm making, do I have it up? Let's see if I can. It's gonna look, it's actually a kanji book. So let me see. I have somebody looking at it. Do I have it in here? Let me see if I have it in here. It might be on my other computer. Documents. Evans Easy Japanese. I'm teaching Japanese, language related for English. Look at my brain and how I organize things. Do I have it here? No, I don't think I have it on this computer. I might have sent it to somebody. So I'd have to go hunt. No, it's going to be a kanji book. The kanji book is what I'm working on here. And I'm either going to charge $5 for it because it's actually took a lot of work. I have the... Or do I not? I do not plan on murdering Sam Harris. Don't misinterpret that. Yeah, my desktop has got a lot of crap on it. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I don't know why the chat doesn't appear. I'll have to figure that one out. I wish the chat would appear so people could read the chat as they went, but I don't know how to make that work because I am a bozo. I will see you guys. There's the camera. I'll see you guys next time I stream or next time I make a video, okay? Peace out. Share. Let everybody know. Consider donating at Patreon, Evansies Japanese. PayPal.me, Evansies Japanese. I'm on Twitter, Evans EZ, the letters EZ, Japanese. Facebook, Evansies Japanese. And you can just go straight to my YouTube at youtube.com/C, Evansies Japanese. As you can see, I actually went pretty good with the keeping all my social media contacts the same. $5 won't be bad indeed. Hopefully more than 10 people will buy it. I doubt it. I was thinking about selling where are they? I made a whole bunch of bookmarks because I read and they had a good deal. So I was thinking about selling these like for $5 or $10 or I'd sell them for $5. Basically it's a donation and then you get a bunch of bookmarks, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for showing up. Bye-bye. See you guys.